We're at one of the IDP camps here, and what we learned from people here is that they've been here, some of them, for almost a week without getting food. They only got water. Why does the response take so long for them to get appropriate support?
Well, we were not expecting this. This particular camp directed the opening of this camp because of the crisis that arose from our neighbor state in Nasarawa state. And some people are here out of fear of the unknown. They think that the killers will come after them. And they left. They were stranded. As you can see, most of them are from my neighboring Nasarawa state, not really from Benue. And so it took time, but we have made arrangement already, food items already on ground, and that is why I'm here myself to assess things and see other areas where we can come in and intervene.
Now, the security crisis has been on for quite some time. You said that you alerted the federal government long ago, but that they haven't reacted. Now, the vice president in turn said this is not true. So what's the facts here? Who is in charge of that?
Well, I think that if you read the content of the refuter from the vice president, he also admitted that I submitted a letter to him. So I don't know where I lied. And he also admitted that we discussed, and he also directed the security agencies to take the appropriate action, and this was not done. And all the security agencies were alerted of this. This is a federation, and of course, our responsibility is not to enforce the law, it's the responsibility of the federal government. So all that we do is to alert them and to be proactive, to give them information. That as much I did. And so today, we are still calling on them. You're here, this is still going on, the killings are going on, and action is not being taken to stop the killings. These herdsmen are known, but for whatever reason, they have immunity against the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and today they are going about freely with arms and killing, and no single person has been able to arrest these people with this arm. That is my query with the federal government.
So you're saying they're known and the government knows very well who's behind it, so who is it then?
I have given them the report in writing. I have said it. And I've said,
their names in this report? Or?
Yes, they are named. A particular organization, Meyati Alakot and Hore, the secretary and president of this association, they also say that it's about occupying the land. This is not just about grazing. This thing you're seeing here is beyond just grazing, that they want to take over the land, that this land belongs to them. I don't know where they're talking that the land belongs to them. And it is not right. So it is about occupation, taking over. And if you see the style of attack and the silence of the federal government gives no one in doubt that there is complicity.
So what is the solution to the crisis in your opinion?
The solution to this crisis is for federal government to come out and enforce the laws of the land.
But as far as I understand, you're actually part of the governing party. You're part of APC. So isn't that then also your party that has to react there?
Well, but I'm in Benue State. I'm here in Benue State. I'm doing the bidding of my people. But the federal government has the prerogative of enforcing the laws of the land. I don't have state police. I don't have state army. I don't have Navy, Air Force, and all that.
But it's your party. Aren't you supposed to just give them a call?
I have done the needful by reporting to the presidency.
So and basically your party is failing the people here then?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this is a complete failure because you can't see these people who are dying, who are hungry, who are suffering. We have 7 of these camps. We have over close to 100,000 IDPs. This is not fair. These are human beings like all of us. These are human beings like the president or myself as governor or ministers. And no one is willing to come out to face this problem squarely. This is not fair.
One of the suggestions on a federal level was to introduce so-called cattle colonies, places where herdsmen can be staying with their cattle, where land is allocated by the state's government. What do you think about this suggestion?
They are asking for 5,000 hectares of land. Here in Benue State, there are no 1,000 hectares of land to be used as colony. So we cannot have it. And that was what motivated us to ensure that let us provide a solution. Ranching remains the global best practice. So why can't we ranch in Nigeria? Why do we argue that we want to live in the 50s when we're in 2018 in the 21st century? We're talking about cattle colonies and cattle routes and all that. Where are the routes? Where will you get the land for the roots? In the 50s, when cattle roots were designated and grazing areas were carved, the total population of Nigeria was less than 40 million people. Today, as I talk to you, we are approximated to be over 200 million people. So you can see the gap and the difference. So we have to look at new innovative ways of trying to do animal house boundary.